Gonna tell you guys a story about the time I went to Shanghai International Airport. And so basically the story time starts um, in Boston because I was leaving from Logan Airport, I believe. We had to go to Logan Airport from our starting location. Won't reveal where. But point is, we ended up in Logan, and we had to take another flight to JFK, New York. And yeah, I'm playing Red Dead 2, by the way, while I talk. But yeah, so went to JFK International, and then I went to yeah, no. So we stayed at JFK Airport. Sorry, I gotta collect my thoughts. So we went to JFK Airport. We were chilling, and then I ate some McDonald's. I was really not like helpfully anticipating the 15 and a half hour flight it would take to get to Shanghai International Airport. But here I am, psyching myself up for this long flight. I just got off of 2 flights already, so I'm already drained. You know, like anyone who's ever been on a plane before, you know how draining long plane rides can be. So here I am. Oh, here's my horse. Yeah, I'm at the beginning of the game. I decided to restart. So yeah. I'm not ready for this. And we finally, board the plane after about 10, 20 hours of waiting. Yeah, we were in that airport for a while. So, there we were. Let's go find someone and, rob and shoot so that this is visually interesting while I play. But yeah. I'm not anticipating this, but it's finally time to get on the plane. We're flying China Eastern Airlines, which, is a pretty okay airline. You know, I had no, issues with the airline itself. It's just the flight was long and miserable. But either way, ooh, somebody to rob. Wait, hang on. Gotta get our mask on. Alright. But yeah, so either way, we're getting on the plane. They greet us and everything. We go through the safety procedures. And for some reason, let me guess, there was a witness? Oh crap, the horse is running off. But yeah, for some reason, this particular plane that I was on, maybe this is all planes and maybe I was just psyching myself out, but it just seemed a little bit outdated, a little bit old. So I was freaking out. I was like, oh my god, are we gonna fly and then fall out of the sky? For good measure. Don't judge me. I just want to loot the guy. There we go. But yeah, so I'm freaking out. I've been on many a plane. Oh, damn. Oh, the law. Gotti. But yeah, so we get on the plane. We're sitting down. I've got my tights on. Got him. But yeah, so looks like we gotta go get that. Why? Chase down these witnesses. But yeah, so I'm actually wearing compression pants for the ride because compression pants help keep your blood flow nice and good. Because, you know, when you're sitting for long periods of time, you know, it can get pretty rough. There we go. Was there another witness? No? Cool. And I had my mask on. But yeah, I'm wearing these compression pants. I'm freaking out. Like, internally. Externally, everybody I was with quite a few people, because we were planning this trip for a while. But everybody I was with was outwardly freaking out. But because I was the one who had been on the most flights, I wasn't freaking out that much. So, I was really, like, freaking out. But I was just silent about it. And here I am with my little compression pants on, got my shorts over those. You know, I'm bundled up with a bunch of sweaters because this is the middle of the winter that we're leaving. We left in February. This takes place actually in 2017, I believe, yeah. And we get to the... Yeah, we like finally get to like starting to pull out of the airport. We're going down the runway. We start to pick up speed and we take off. 15.5-hour flight. If you want me to get into details about the actual like flying for that long, I can get into that. Let me know in the comments. I'll have a story time for it. Other than that though, let's get on to the landing. So we land and immediately it's like any fears I had are tenfold. I mean, one of the people in my group had the flu. And this is pre-COVID, obviously, 2017. But one of my peeps had the flu, and China, the Shanghai International Airport that we landed in, has what's called fever cams. They're infrared cameras that sense whether or not somebody has a fever. And this dude, we'll call him George. Yeah, to protect his identity. George had the flu. And I was like, dude, George, why do you have the freaking flu and you decided to come with us? But, I mean, I guess it's a not once in a lifetime, but like, once in a very long time. Like, this is a very rare opportunity to go to China. And, well, that's not our real destination. It was actually a layover, but I'll get into that in a different story time. But, yeah, to go to China with the flu, and, you know, going to China was just a rare opportunity anyway. So we went, and we get to the airport, and immediately the fever cams, I can see them. I'm freaking out because if George gets caught, then he's gonna be on quarantine for over 2 months because the Chinese government don't play with that, and we can't afford to get caught up. You know, we don't got money like that to be bailing him out or anything, or like waiting, or we don't have time to be waiting around for him to get out of quarantine. Like, we need this dude to be like, you know, in tip-top shape, but he's not. So everyone in my group, including myself, was freaking out. We were freaking out because not only did we land in China, but we landed in China and this dude had the flu, and China not hates, but like China's very strict about people with disease. Let's go find somebody else to shoot. That sounded wrong, and I mean that only in the context of this buffalo. Let's get the carbine repeater out, huh? Yeehaw! Real cowboy hours. Got him. Let's go and skin him. But yeah. So the fever cams, apparently his fever, right? Just before we landed broke. Like, his fever broke just before we landed. So he was not, he still had the flu, don't get me wrong, but he wasn't as like well, he was, you know what I mean, he didn't pick up on the fever cams because his temperature wasn't too high, is what I'm trying to say. Ooh, it took his horn. Are we just not gonna save the meat? Poor bison pelt. It's probably because I shot it so many times. Let's go sell this. But yeah, he was in, yeah, his fever broke. He passed the infrared cameras without a hitch. And, I mean, I don't know if y'all out there believe in some kind of higher power, but let me tell you, when it came down to, oh my lord, we can't afford to, like, get caught up, and we didn't. Best believe I was praying. Let's skin this thing. So, after I'm done, you know, praying my ass off, because, of course, I don't want my friend to get quarantined, and of course I don't want to, like, have any hindrances on the continuation of our trip. But we make it past, We go to the downstairs shuttle area where they shuttle you around to the different planes, and we just kind of sit there. We're here for 10 hours before we like have to hitch another flight to our destination. But while we're in Shanghai, in this international airport, immediately customs, dude. Like, did I just drop the pelt? I don't want to drop the pelt. Remove bison pelt. Yeah, but we get there. Customs pretty much does everything. You know, they inspect us, but customs there is different than customs in America. 'Cause see, customs in China are armored individuals. When I say armor, I mean like bulletproof vests and all sorts of stuff like that. You know, guns at their hip. And these are customs agents. Not like CIA, DEA, FDA, all the A's, CIA, FBI, you know. They're not like a real, like, law enforcement agency. Not that I know of. You know, I don't know Chinese law very well. But, yeah. They're wearing these uniforms and whatnot. They look very intimidating. They're definitely in shape. It's not like the fat cops you see here in America. Also, leave it in the comments. Let me know where you're watching from. Inside or outside the United States. Yeah, I stole that from Mexico Day. Yeah, so, oh, here's a little side something. Ooh, let's see what this is. But yeah, they're not fat like the not like the cops here. Yeah, I think I would.
I've come all the way north from Mexico to challenge a real American.
Sorry, I can't do it. Alright, I need to stop doing that. I need to really stop doing that. I have come all this way to challenge a real American. Oh, sorry, it sounds great, but I gotta go. Alright. Never do that. But right, so here we are at this little shuttle area. Chillin'. I charge my phone. They have different charging ports there. It's really weird. But I'm charging my phone, right, in one of the normal outlets. The Americanized outlets, I should say. Because what's normal there is not normal here, and what's normal here is not normal there. You know, let's be culturally correct, shall we? So yeah, I'm just like, yeah, charging my phone, and then once my phone is charged, I say, yeah, I'm gonna explore the airport. It's a big airport. You know, I've been searched by armored people with guns at their hip at this point. I've been pat down, I've been x-rayed, I've been fever cammed. And all this coming off a 15.5-hour flight. So needless to say, I am just like emotionally and physically I'm so done. Ooh, horseback rabbit kill, nice. So, I am tired, and I just want to like go off and see something. I'm in a different country, I want to go see something. So, you know, I start venturing around, but then I realize I don't speak Chinese. I actually speak the language, some of the language now, but I spoke it a lot better then. I actually spoke the language of the destination we were headed, which I will reveal in a different story time. But, so yeah, George is sitting with another one of our friends, and he is just unable to move. So one of our friends stays with George to keep an eye on him and make sure he's safe while he suffers in silence. Because he is not doing so hot. And he basically just takes a sick nap in the little shuttle area, while I'm off exploring with the rest of our group, the rest of this whole place. And eventually we all just come together. One of us has to call their bank to get their currency transferred to Chinese yuan, I think that's what their currency's called. Let's greet them.
Hey there, mister.
Hi there, mister. But yeah, so we actually have a Chinese continental breakfast, if you can believe it. Now, I realize I've just been horseback riding a lot. You guys want to see me do something cool, right? Let's kill more animals. I came out wrong. But yeah. Yeehaw. So, we end up having what the Chinese think is an American continental breakfast. And I have to say, disgusting. I like, I get it. It's not their typical cuisine, so I don't expect them to like get it. But it was pretty bad. Like, scrambled eggs, worst scrambled eggs I ever had. You know, they serve spinach with the scrambled eggs, and like, I like spinach. You know, I'm a real Popeye kind of guy, but not like that. Like, spinach and eggs. And then the ham that they came out with, man. That shit was some cold cuts. I swear that they heated up. They heated up some cold cuts and made some, like, egg substitute with spinach or something. It was not great. And the coffee. Coffee's my favorite beverage. That was trash. That coffee was trash. Let's check the map, shall we? Not help. Map. I'm the map. I'm the map. Oh, damn. Should we discover more map, or should we go back to the town? Damn, we ventured far from town. Let's get back to town, shall we? Alright. But yeah.
Hey, partner.
Hey, Barton. But yeah, so I did not finish my food, needless to say. And coffee's my favorite beverage, right? Their coffee, at least the coffee at the place I ate. I don't want to judge all Chinese places, but that coffee was terrible. And there was a Starbucks there too, but we all made a pact amongst ourselves not to try any like American chains while we were on our international trip. So yeah, we decided not to. But afterward, I started exploring some more. I kind of ventured off on my own. We agreed we'd meet back up at a certain point at the shuttle area where George was sleeping with another one of our friends. So before that time, we were just exploring, and I realized I don't speak the language, I don't have any currency on me. You know, I wasn't the one who had to contact his bank and get the currency changed, so I don't have any money on me. Any, like, Chinese money, I should say. So I'm all out of Chinese money. Why am I not following the trail? So I have no Chinese money. I don't speak the language. All I know is xie xie, xue, ni hao, and Kai Lan. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Oh, actually, no, I totally meant to be that dude. But yeah, so I don't speak the language. I don't have the money. I'm freaking out, and I'm actually having fun. I'm freaking out, but having fun that I'm freaking out, so it's fun. Ooh, what's going on over here? Oh, Driscoll. But, yeah, so I see all sorts of stuff. Candy shops, stuffed animal shops. They had this really plush, panda that I really wanted. Like, it was, like, pretty well put together place. There was a Starbucks, there was a McDonald's, but, again, no American chains. Get out of here.
You thought twice, huh? Hey, stay away from my camp. You don't like visitors, huh? Get the hell out of here right now.
Alright, got him. Alright, I'm right in the middle. I should probably do my best to, like, you know. Ooh, I could swap hats? I don't want to swap his hat. But yeah, let me loot him. That's all I want to do. All I want to do is loot. There we go. But yeah, so I'm seeing all sorts of cool stuff. And, you know, it's like, I think we got there at, like, I want to say 5 a.m. Yeah, so the sun's not up yet. It's 5 a.m. and it's the winter, so, you know, it lasts longer, the night. Wait, my horse. I kind of need that. And when the sun finally starts coming around to rising, you'll never guess what ended up happening. A bunch of fog starts showing up, and I'm like, yo, it's a foggy morning. I could see it outside, out the windows. And one of the people who I was with, who is familiar with a lot of things in China, told me that it was actually smog, not fog. And I was like, damn, they got a lot of pollution. But yeah, pollution. It was just, ugh. Hang on, I'm gonna kill these dudes real quick. Is my horse, yeah, my mask is on.
Help! Hey, shut up. Get out of here. Act like...
Did I save him? I think so. The fastest shot in the West.
Mister, know what to say. Thanks, I guess. You've done me a service.
Yeah.
Hey, look, the stage company's gonna write this off as a robbery anyway. If you can get in that lockbox, you can take what you want from it. But ain't stealing if it's already stolen.
Yo. Need lock breaker? I don't have a lock breaker. Can I just shoot it open? I'm gonna drop this O'Driscoll. O'Driscolls. Wow. Can I please just shoot it? Hey. No. No. Don't run. Damn it! Horse! We're going after that stage. Come on now. Giddy up! Yeah! But yeah, I'm seeing fog, smog, whatever you want to call it. It's og. And it's kind of gross. It's, it just makes me have a whole different, like, perspective on, like, different parts of the world. I'm like, yo, I really got it good out here. I don't have pollution. I actually have a close friend who lived in China for a bit. They didn't come with me on this trip, but they did inform me very recently that I just now found out that China has pollution days instead of snow days for the kids to get off of school. Stuff like that. Very surprised. But yeah. And we got on our other flight after a while. I was reading Half-Blood Prince, for those of you who don't know. I was reading Harry Potter and Half-Blood Prince, my favorite Harry Potter book. And yeah, I was just having a good time, not speaking the language. But yeah. This is gonna conclude the story time. Thanks for listening. And I'll tell you what the real destination is next story time if you want. So yeah.